Hey, what's up, everyone? Right? Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships Toxic Tuesdays with your boy M3, Stan Joseph, and the Sophisticated Jerk.
What's good? What's good?
Nothing much, man. Stan, what's good with you, man? And man, why gotta come up with the bonnet again, man? Okay,
I got locks as treatment. I ain't trying to be bald.
man, embrace the
But
loss.
look at you. You come out here with the curls. You ain't fooling nobody. Where that little Superman switch come from?
You say you look like the Black Clark Kent.
Hey,
go
what,
ahead.
there ain't no episode, though, you know.
What was that?
What you say, SJ?
No, I said he looked like the Black Clark Kent.
Okay, he come with the Jerry curl. So glow.
But shout out to Stan. Stan looked like he cooked ribs and shit. You know, like if you go to barbecue shops, the guy that be back there like smoking the food and stuff.
And you know that's some good ribs when they come out the oil can.
Yeah, so those baby backs.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw that thumbnail, M3, man. It looked like you pulled a good one. But hey, Kendra said y'all better stop reviewing her Kendra G Singles, man. We gotta throw a stack at her, man. I'm gonna drop a cash app on Kendra, man.
Right,
I'll throw some bread at her.
Yeah, let her know that, hey, man, like we can all share the wealth. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I wonder if she gonna share the wealth with Kevin Samuels, Kendra.
Ooh. I want to digress from that part.
Oh, how about another one? Are you gonna share the wealth with the Pineapple Show, Kendra?
Ooh.
Was she out before them though?
That's what
Pineapple was out. I think the Pineapple Show was before.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They said that she was like her channel was actually out before. She said she was before Kevin Samuels. That's what I heard. It just wasn't popping like Kevin Samuels.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? How Kevin Samuels got popped in is the reviews. This is the nature of the beast.
Exactly.
This is what you call good business. This is what you need to get out your feelings because you're a businesswoman, and just know that people review, and this will YouTube also make their money. So your feelings do not outdo business.
But I mean, is people taking dollars out of her stuff? Because I mean, if you know, like say she put out a video, I know she get good views on her stuff, but you know, if people are getting like thousands of views and
that's just like something about her. What she doing that people don't like, and what reviews are doing that they doing best.
No. I mean, I think hers is doing good, but I think like everybody else is like getting pulling some views probably from that content. That's why I do think people copyright their stuff. So I mean, if people are repetitively viewing her stuff, I think you should throw a little bread at that person.
But
right.
I think
you know, if you're getting cash apps and stuff off of her material.
But the bread is already being thrown when people review, because if people don't review, people don't know where to go, because no matter how successful you are on YouTube do this thing called shadow ban. Next thing I know, I'm not subscribing to your channel no more. I gotta re-subscribe. I'm looking for you. Like, hey, I watch you every day. All of a sudden, you're not on my feed. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this go, because that's how everybody gets successful. It's through reviews, and you gotta let people review. So what? And also, guess what? The person that's on these dating shows, they count on reviews. You think they getting interviewed and getting more numbers?
Oh, so the reviews and stuff is kind of like marketing, like ads and stuff, somewhat.
Yeah, it's like a catch-22. Like the reality is that look, Kendra G's content is not really all that, but what makes it hot is that you have people that come to her shows and they crash out. And then like with Kevin Samuels content, people they come and they crash out, and that's how like you get things popping. But more so, other people are seeing the content, and now they're putting a lot of things to light.
But it's not other people. Let's call the gender out that she's calling out for as men, and that's some BS. It's okay for sisters to go ahead and review your channel, but it's okay for men to review, and that's your problem because men, and you're coming for black men, but also white men are reviewing your clips. Guess what? That's what makes everything runs on this internet. That is free advertisement. That's the nature of the beast. That's how the beast gets fed. That's how the beast go ahead and do this number 2 and number 1, and it recycles. It's a circle of viral life.
Yeah, I agree with the whole, like I saw O'Shea stuff. I was watching a little bit of it. So yeah, the call out like that. I just think, man, because I could feel her frustration. That's what I'm saying. Like, people should throw a couple dollars at her, but she could have put it out there like, hey man, what y'all reviewing my stuff, you know, drop some cash apps and stuff and I won't have a problem. I think that would be smart. But yeah, the call out like that harsh. Yeah, that was
also, man, like if we do that, right? The thing about reviews, like you don't pay for reviews. That's something that you want people to do.
I'm not saying you got to do it. Like, say if you're reviewing certain people's stuff and you're mixing it up. But if you're like, I seen some people, I think they review her stuff like daily, you know. And so it's like their whole channel is damn near probably propped up, you know, off of her reviews. And that's a little different. You know, if you're getting like Cash Apps is reviewing like 100%, I'll say like 80% of somebody's content, then yeah, you probably need to throw some stacks.
But I will say this though, like, when I looked at that one, I forgot her name, the cat lady. She said she's a cat lady, Melissa Ford, right? When we looked at her show, right? And then you look at the channel, she got a lot of reviews, like, but you look at the numbers, it didn't match up. But like, if it wasn't for people reviewing, no matter how famous she is, I don't think people would talk about, you know, that story of her life where she have to look back and reflect. The thing about reviewers is like it's just important because there's so much stuff that people could watch. I need a reviewer. I need a couple reviews because I can't watch everything. There's some stuff on Disney Plus I haven't watched. It's been like 5 months. I let the kids have fun with the Disney Plus, but I'm like, man, I got to come back and check this out. Also, my Netflix. If it wasn't for reviewers, I could never like know what's really popping.
Yeah, so, I mean, if I had content and everybody was viewing it, I'll be happy because that means you popping. But some people, I guess they like, man, fuck that. I want every view out there. But I mean, it's they shit at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying. So I get what you're saying. I full-heartedly agree. I'm like, the more people that kind of put that out there, because a lot of times, like, people going to go to the source and stuff. But I do think, like, man, after a while, man, you probably should throw somebody a little bit of bread, man. You know, it ain't going to hurt. You ain't got to do it all the damn time. But so I'm going to throw her Cash App, man. I'm going to do right.
Look, pop the balloon.
So that way she ain't gonna beat up us brothers, man. I'm gonna throw her a stack.
I'll send my $1.99. Look at pop the balloon.
$1.99. Whatever y'all do, man, just tell them that non-racial sent y'all, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She said y'all niggas ain't shit. And I might have to agree with her, man. No, fucking with her.
But look at Pop the Balloon, right? If Pop the Balloon was reviews, man, like Arlette, you don't see Arlette is making a lot of money. Arlette is happy that people doing reviews on her stuff. It pays.
Yeah, no, it does. You have a solid point, but I'm gonna throw her stack too, man. I'm gonna load some cash.
She on live, I put $1.99.
I'm gonna hit them up. I'm gonna throw some stacks, man. I'm gonna hit the Cash App. But all right, M3, I know you want to get to the video.
Yeah. So in tonight's video, man, that's a military man. Military man / ladies man or whatever. I mean, I don't know why she talked that in a video, but look, basically, he's a dad for like 4 different women, meaning that each child they gave birth to was from a different woman. He was married 3 times, okay, and he's still searching for love.
Hey, wait, I got a question. Did she give him some money to be on her show? I'll leave it at that. Go ahead, press play.
Right.
So he a high level pookie out here slinging reckless dick. Let's put it out there, man.
He can't be a pookie. He's in the military though.
It's still a pookie, man. When you got like 4 kids by 4 women,
he's in
your
love.
benefits ain't that damn good. God damn it.
Right.
He's in love.
High class though, pookie, but man,
and he married 3 times. This nigga's a loser. If you want to keep it real.
Sound like it's just a guy that just love to have sex a lot, you know, and just be reckless, like you said.
Career-wise, though, I gotta give him credit because, like, looking at his uniform, he's a first sergeant, so that's a good ranking in the listed. So, man, he definitely put in them years, but
how you can tell
his rank on his insignia right there. So that's a diamond in the middle. So yeah, that's first sergeant. So he's in the Army.
Okay.
So I think I can't remember all the E8 or something like that. So he only got one more and he'll be at the top. So nah, he's definitely career wise he's smart, but a fucking idiot in his personal life.
All that money be going to child support.
yeah, nah, man. Yeah, four baby moms, 4 kids. Like, yeah, man, I don't understand how people keep doing this shit. But all right, man, go ahead. I know you want to jump in the video.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, shout outs and credit goes towards Kendra G. There you go.
Verify you're not a webcam doing something inappropriate.
Never.
Thank you for that. You look well. Thank you for serving our country.
Appreciate it.
Joseph, where you calling me from?
Serving our country.
I'm
He
currently
already
in
served
Fort
the
Knox,
dick.
but I live in California.
Okay, what part of Cali?
Anaheim area.
Anaheim. How old are you?
40.
40. What you do for a living?
I'm in the Army.
Duh, right? You have any children?
I have four boys.
4 boys. How old are your 4 boys?
18, 16, 15, and 3.
Are about the
3?
same woman?
No.
18.
How many women?
4.
You be getting busy.
I'm old.
Well, why you not with the 3-year-old mom?
We were married for 7 years.
So why you not together?
Mm-hmm.
You was married for 7 years, have a 3-year-old, and just enough.
We just kind of drifted apart.
Now, is that your only marriage, or have you been married multiple times?
I was married when I was really young. I think I was married when I was 18.
Okay.
And then married again when I was 24.
Okay, so you've been married 2 times or 3 times?
3 times.
3
Oh,
times.
hell.
And when did you get divorced last?
I got divorced January 5th, 2024.
So you like marriage?
Damn,
I love marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing.
So why would you say you got divorced 3 times? Like each time you didn't learn from like the last time to make.
Hey, life is a learning experience, but when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Joseph, California, 40 is in the Army, mom of 4
the pause
boys,
button.
dad to 4 boys, by
What?
4 women.
Yeah. Hey, his name is Joseph. No relations.
This is Stan's uncle.
Oh God.
So 3 marriages.
But it's 4 women. So one of them is a baby mama and not a wife or ex-wife?
Yeah, I gotta be. Because I mean, he only been married 3 times. Yeah, he's one of them sucker for love type dudes, man. Like, man, I could give you like 2 marriages because I understand, like, hey, if people get married young, man, you don't know yourself. People do grow, but after the second one, like, and that'll work out. You gotta take yourself off the marriage market, not dating and shit. But it's just like, man, after that, you get cut. you don't be out here. You don't be trying to get married again. Because in the military, if you hit like a certain, I'll say, years of marriage, they could get half a piece of your retirement. So yeah, he fucking with fire, trying to be in love like this.
Right.
Like over 10 years, yeah, they could get some of your retirement. And for him to make a high rank like that, it's just like, man, like, he thinks it's a game. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
So like, does the military put a cap on how many times you can get married?
No, they don't put no cap on it. But I'm just saying, like, say like if you got married twice and you hit the 10-year mark with both of them and you get a divorce, both of them are entitled to like your retirement. So your retirement's gonna be split between the 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, he's out here, he's fucking with fire. He's like, fuck it, let's roll the dice. He's one of them dice rollers.
Oh, so how many type of guys like this have you known in your career in the military?
Man, I knew quite a bit, man. It's just crazy that dude's just. I'm telling you, I think it's ego too, man. Because like after,
Like ego? Like how's that? How can you get ego? Because I would think like you'll be disappointed and then you feel shame. But how does ego plays into that? Like into this?
Because you would think like I'm gonna use myself if I was like after I got a divorce. And, even if I have myself in a good capacity, like I'm gonna be super cautious with my stuff where like I said, after the second marriage, and that didn't work out, I'm gonna be like, look, I got to figure out something. And even if you want to use an excuse like, man, it's just all the women that are bad. And you know how some people don't never want to self-reflect. It's just like, then I don't need to get married again. So for him to keep jumping in them in 3 marriages, it's just like, man, it's got to be your ego where you kind of think it's like a game and it's like you're eventually going to get it right. Or, you know, he's definitely not doing no self-reflecting because you got like 4 kids by 4 different women and then you got 3 marriages. It's like, man, all signs point back at him. So his ego is just like, let me keep jumping in here and fuck around with this stuff. You know, so yeah, you got to be an idiot to keep trying to test the system out and you got high failure rate, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to continue the video. That's good to know, though.
Women married 3 times. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo, July 29th.
Okay. So, what kind of woman you looking for now, Joseph?
So, but hey, before we start, so let me tell you how I found your show.
Okay.
So my friend tags me in this post and she says, "You're on the dating show." I said, I'm not on a dating show. I don't even have time for a dating show. But I was on your dating show. Look at this.
You were on my show? Oh,
yeah.
That's not really you?
That's not me.
Woo! Somebody used your photo.
So somebody has used my photo on your page twice.
All new and improved Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Okay, well let me report this right now.
Wow. Wow, somebody catfishing and using his photos.
They were like, shit, he reckless anyways. They're like, we might as well put him out here. Shit, he probably looking anyways. Right. He saw he came up though. He's like, shit, okay, word. Like, y'all got me on the show. Let me come over there and
wow.
Yeah, somebody catfishing him though.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey Stan, you know your face may be lurking around somewhere too though. So you gotta, you know, be mindful. You might be the next on Kendra G's dating show.
Why gotta be me? Why it can't be you? And sophisticated jerk.
Nah.
And gray pill.
We need somebody that just let's just say that just have that swagger that you got, Stan. You got that tenacious, I don't give a F type of mentality when it comes to dating around. So
checking out prospects.
Yeah. You need to talk to man. You know, you need to be first in line.
But you know, it's crazy. Like men will use another man's photo in the year 2025 to get a response. That's crazy.
But it might not even be men that did it. It probably was like a woman who probably was just posting them, and likewise, it could have been one of his friends like trying to hook him up.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna allegedly accuse or assume that a woman did it. Okay. That's it.
Oh, I have
I mean, that's definitely me, but that's not me.
Oh my goodness. So I want to say this. You guys obviously talk to me because I'm the app owner. All apps do have this issue. People catfish. Yeah, people catfish on apps. The great thing about my app is because we have the show, you can let everybody know this really isn't me. So God, your name is already taken. We would have to make you a hope. Well, they use Oliver Thomas.
That's not me. And there's actually a second person pretending to be me on your thing too. I haven't found the name yet.
Okay, let me see. Is it under Oliver?
It might be in the Oliver or Olivier. Olivier.
Spell it again.
Olivier. Olivier.
So I see the Thomas one still. This is the one I just saw.
Okay.
Ooh, child. So now, did you call to tell me that, or did you call to actually do the show?
No, I'll do the show because I'm definitely single.
Ooh, child, so we gotta get you the right page.
We
gotta get you the right page.
I'll definitely create a page.
Okay. Well, listen. I mean, this could get a lot of likes.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you had to create a page for them to call you to get on, like they did to Miss Polly.
Yeah, I'm not sure their protocol, man. maybe he just.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say maybe because he already had like those multiple profiles, he just used that to get up on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So question. Okay, so you got to download the Kendra G like dating singles app, right?
Yeah, and then once you do that, you ask to be on the show. I remember that's what Miss Polly said, and they'll just call you out the blue to do it live. So it's not like it's planned. And so they'll call you from the app to do the show live. That's what I remember Miss Paul was saying. So I didn't know, like, how was he able to get on if it wasn't, if he hasn't been on the app yet? Because then how people gonna follow him and find him?
Well, another person, which we're not gonna say, but from the UK, was on her show.
Oh, that we know?
Oh, Simon.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, since Jergar said his name, yeah, Simon was on the show, and yeah, that was a hot mess itself anyway.
I gotta see that one.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, so I guess like I just gotta download the app, or look, man, as long as it's free. If I gotta pay, I'm like, nah.
No, that's what make it great. Like, it's free, but I remember, like, for you to get called on the show, you had to put your thing on the app and then request to be on the show, and they randomly pick people and they'll call you that night. That's what I remember. And so I'm surprised he got on there and he's not officially on the app. So that's the only thing I just had to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I get you. All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you queued up, Stan. Let us know when you get that call. All right, let's go ahead and continue the video.
All right, so now we got the real Joseph stand up.
Oh, I mean, I'll do the little Kendra little.
Oh, he ready? Okay, he ready to do the Kendra kid. Woo! So your friend hit you up and told you about this.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's get it together, and I will get this deleted ASAP. Okay. Joseph, California, 40, Leo, Army, dad of 4 boys. What kind of woman you looking for?
God-fearing. I want a partner. I don't want someone walking behind me. I'm a Leo, so I like a fierce woman. I want someone walking right next to me, not behind me. So.
Oh, okay, that's it? Mm-hmm. All right. What's your deal breakers?
Hit the pause button real quick.
Deal breaker is someone that does.
So translation, he's like, look, I already got hit with all this goddamn child support. I need your ass to work. He's like, look, I ain't doing that provider shit. I got too many mouths to feed. So you're going to have to come over here. You won't fuck with me. You got work. So I like how he polished it up, though. He was like, look, I'm looking for a partner. Somebody right beside me, a.k.a. you got to have a job. God damn it.
He's looking for someone based off equality. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, look, I got 4 kids. They chewing at my pockets. I can't. He's like, I can't provide. You got to come here whole. God damn it. But he phrased it as like partner. So, a female's going to be like, oh, he was a partner. They're going to be excited. That's what he going to be like, look. He looked like a 60-40 brother. He ain't even 50-50. He's like, look, you got to pay 60% of these bills. Shit, I got 4 kids.
Also, he put God-fearing. So it's like, you want to forgive him, ladies.
Yeah, the whole Bible trick.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna take her to church consecutively for like all them weeks, and then he gonna be like, "Hey man, I'm in a bind. You need to hold me down." Proverbs. He gonna start putting the Bible guilt trip on her. Like, look, what would God say? What would Jesus do in this situation?
I read her some Psalms. It's gonna be bad.
He said God fearing.
Ladies, don't fall. But you know what? They're gonna listen to us anyway. They're gonna be curious and want to find out.
Mm-hmm. All right, you get back to the video. Yeah, I just had to translate that piece real quick. I wasn't about to let him slide.
His pandering good though. He was
No, he did, man. Yeah, no, I like how he phrased that up. That's why I said that was smooth. He was like, hey, he did them with the whole partner thing. They always be like, I want a partner. He was like, I want a partner. I don't want nobody behind me. I want you side by side.
We walk together.
Paying this motherfucking bill with me.
He sounds like the good guy in Tyler Perry movie.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was smooth. That was clever. Yeah. And he got the uniform on, so all them girls, they're thinking like they're coming in there going to use him. They're like, oh shit, the military, they got good benefits, but low key, he's like, you got to pay.
And if you don't give him a child, you'll be out of there before 10 years because you're not gonna mess up.
Yeah. He's like, you got 5-6 years fucking with me. I'm getting you out of there before I hit that 10-year mark where you get anything.
Right.
Rotation.
Right. Hey, the expiration date is coming up soon, so
he got that calendar mark. He if he get with a girl right now, it's 2025. He's like, I gotta get her out of here before he probably got a buffer period, like a 2 to 3 year buffer, so he don't get close to that 10. He's like, all right, man, I gotta get her out of there by this date because spot's hot. I can't be
right. The first one he got married 18, second marriage when he was 24, met that qualification.
Yeah, he beat that one, but I mean, still child support though with all the
but
kids.
The military could knock that out, right? And then
what was that?
The military could knock that out a little bit, right?
A little bit, but when you got 4, that's a whole new ball game. I think military might got a cutoff at 2 to 3.
The college is paid for the 18-year-old, right?
Well, it just depends, man, because some of them states, they go up to 21, 23 or some shit like that if they go to college. 23? I think Nebraska might be one because, one of my boys, his kids was going to school and he had to pay till he was up. Boy, when them kids hit the 20s, he was like, oh.
But that third wife, right? It was they only were married to 7, even though he had a 3-year-old. So he's good at making sure that retirement is not touched.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He get him like I said, he's 7 years. He's that's what I'm saying. He's on some cyclical stuff. He's look, shit, 7 years, fuck this. Even if he love her and he probably want to go that extra mile, he's probably I gotta just divorce her to be safe.
Oh my Lord.
All right, let's go ahead and continue the video.
Doesn't reciprocate. 2025, I'm super big on reciprocation because I'm a giver. So if my person isn't a giver, then it's not gonna work. I don't mind if they can't cook. I can cook very well. I would prefer someone local to the Southern California area. I don't mind long distance, but not crazy far. Couple of hours, maybe. What else? I don't mind. I mean, have a job, something stable. The amount of kids does not matter.
Damn.
I mean, I dated someone with 7 kids one time, so
Woo, this is good. Oh well, you got 4 kids, so
I got 4 kids. I mean, I love kids. Kids love me.
All right, so you dated a woman that had 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I got you.
I mean, we just didn't work out. But I mean, her kids. I mean, all.
Okay, wait a minute. Again, how do you 7 kids plus 4? You said the military might have a cap. When you're in a blended family, does it assumes the responsibility of the stepchildren as well?
Man, I'm not sure how all that plays out. I think they, because you get the housing allowance, but it's capped. They're not going to make your ass rich because you got to make bad decisions. So they're not going to be all right, she got 7 kids. So, it's capped to a certain degree. So I think you could probably put them under insurance if you adopt them or something like that. But I don't think most people would do that. That would be the only way. You would have to adopt the kids and go through that whole process. And I'm pretty sure he ain't going to do that shit. So besides marrying her and, she coming to live with him, he might get I'm not sure how they'll do that. Cause if they're not your kids, they're not going to give you the money, but if you're married, they'll give you extra money for being married. But yeah, as far as her kids, that's, their dad's on the birth certificate. I don't think they're going to just give you money, throw money out there because you don't know how to select that chick.
So even though he's a custodian of the children because they are married,
Yeah, but you know, because they got their father and stuff, so he would literally probably have to adopt them to get the benefits like that. But so yeah, maybe if he adopted all 7, then they'll be like, all right, man, we'll give you the extra money that they give when you have kids and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I don't. It sounds like he wouldn't take that risk.
Now he said dated a woman with 7 kids. You know what?
Yeah, he said date.
The women coming in for him.
Oh yeah. At least he's got the awareness. Like he's like, shit, I got baggage. They can have baggage, but shit, that's a lot. Like I'm like, look, I got a cap. What I got is what I'll accept. So I got like 1 kid. That's it. You got to have 1 kid. I ain't going. If you got 2, you out the question. I got 1.
Yeah,
damn it. That's my cap.
Because Disneyland and Disney World ain't cheap.
But can you imagine that? Like, because like you said, he got 4, 7. So it's like, man, say like everybody does a gathering, you go out. Like just even going through Mickey D's, man, you getting value meals. That shit's like $300.
Everybody get a Happy Meal.
Yeah, they might have to share a cheeseburger. I'm gonna cut them bitches in half. Like I'm gonna hit up that $1 menu. Everybody get like 2 fries and shit.
Man, even the value menu is not even that cheap anymore. It used to be like $1, but now it's like $4 for like a hamburger.
Yeah. Times is rough. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got that, man. And first, plus the transportation. You got to be in a van for that squad. So yeah, that's a logistics nightmare, man. Just messing with them type of numbers.
But he dated a woman with 7 kids. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I give him credit, man. At least he ain't one of them dudes like that has that much baggage. He's like, look, fuck it.
No, he's the second guy that we met on Kendra G that will take on a woman with multiple kids, and that's good because remember the other one said he was going to pay for it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the second guy that's like. So again, ladies, if you ain't got no family and no kids, better jump on this one. He's fertile.
I'm sorry to stop these messages, but I gotta plug my thing real quick. M3, can you please pull up? What's going on? Can you please pull up the video I got in the background?
I would, but I can't play no songs like on YouTube.
It's only 10 seconds, please, but that's all I need is 10 seconds. That's all I need.
All right, hold on for a second.
Give me 10 seconds. Just give me 10 seconds. That's all I need.
Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Okay, you gonna sing?
I'm not singing nothing.
Oh man, I could be background singing.
Well, listen, if it's not playing, it's all good. Listen.
Wait.
Right.
Oh, it didn't. Hold on.
Yeah,
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I'm just gonna plug my thing anyway. Look, man, look.
Mm-hmm.
Look, everyone. Everybody watching the show, look. If you're tired of the man versus women's talk, if you're tired of the religious versus religious talk, if you're tired of political versus political, social versus social, all this arguing and fighting and moaning and bitching, if you're tired of all of that, all right, tune in this Thursday to R&B Thursday episode 1. All right, we bringing the love making back. Okay, all right. Quiet storm, baby. We not mad at no
R&B.
All right.
Yes.
Don't come up here complaining. You know what I mean? I don't care, about your truth and your ruthlessness or whatever you got going on, okay?
No pun intended.
No pun intended. No shots either. You know what I mean? We love you, brother, but yeah. But I ain't trying to hear none of that on Thursday, okay?
Ooh,
it's love making, soul shaking, baby, bed breaking. All right, that's what we're doing on Thursday. Okay,
Hey, Mr. Best, is that on your channel?
Bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and a chick ain't one. Okay, that's just what it is. All right, we're getting back to love making on Thursday. Check me out. I'm out, y'all. Love you guys. Bye.
All right, take it easy, man.
Question for you.
What's up? What's up, Stan? Talk to me, baby.
No, SJ, question for you.
What's up?
Oh,
what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
No, SJ,
SJ had a question for me. I'm listening. What's going on?
You asked him about something about the music or something like that?
No, what SJ asked him was like, what's going to be on the intellectual soapbox?
Yeah, what? Oh, okay.
It's gonna be R&B Thursdays. I'm gonna be playing a bunch of R&B jams. You know what I'm saying? Getting back to the love making, getting back to the slow grooves. You know what I mean? I want to know where you was at when you heard the song, what was going on, what you was doing, who you was doing. If you want to talk about what you're doing, we're gonna really get into it. All right.
All right,
You know what I
that's
mean?
dope.
Stan, I want to see you up in there telling all the R&B stories. All right. You know what I mean? Let's get it going. Okay. Let's get it going.
Yo,
Let's
you gotta give me some time so I can know for sure, like when to hop in. I'm gonna probably because I know I'm gonna do only one live for like this Thursday, but I'm gonna try and make it quick for a promotion for somebody. But for
3 o'clock our time and 3 o'clock our time, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. If you're ready to get into the love, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's been raining outside today. I've been really feeling R&B-ish. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till my woman get home. Yeah, baby, we about to get it in, baby.
Oh shit!
We about to get it in.
Hey, I got a question.
Go. All right.
Can we make a request?
Yes,
Okay.
you can. I will play any R&B song you want to hear.
Okay, you know my
Anything.
favorite, the one that broke me in was Babyface. You gotta.
Which one?
I'll pay your rent. You got the whip pill, and I'll pay your rent as soon as I get home from work. Hey, that's what I thought my life was gonna be growing up. I was like, man, I'll pay your rent, I'll buy your clothes, I'll cook your dinner too. That's
Come on.
Damn, Stan. Okay.
Okay. Well, hold on, Bess. I got a couple of like song requests too, right? But it's from the artist called Carl Thomas, right? So, but he had an album, but his album was fire. When I mean fire, bro, not a single song was missed. You know, one of the best songs where I would say like "Make It All Right." Okay,
that was my jam. Make It All Right.
She Is with LL Cool J. Okay, Give Him My Love. All right, Summer Rain and all that, the commercial stuff, it was cool or whatever. I Wish or whatever. Emotional was also out there as well too.
okay.
But you know what? One of my favorites was this. You are a star. That's what you are.
Who's that? People Bryson?
Oh,
Yo, you knew he was coming. You knew he was coming with the joke. Got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my request in. Yeah, definitely. That's a dope concept, man. I'm gonna definitely go pull up. I gotta get that Gregory Abbott Shake You Down. Yeah, we going old school with it.
Now I really want to see how the ladies gonna act when I start playing these songs. I really want to see how they gonna act. You know what I mean? We may see some stuff we ain't never seen before on YouTube. Hopefully I don't get banned for this. All right, ladies, please keep it PG as possible, okay? All right, you start feeling certain things, you know what I mean? You know, the water start coming down. Please, I just need you to relax. Please.
I'll just give you one heads up though, right? IG would definitely, Instagram would definitely like shut you down within 5. Like, you might as well forget about Instagram if you try to do a multi-stream.
Oh man.
You could do something and then maybe delete it later if you have to, but
how about
Man.
TikTok? TikTok have live DJs.
Huh?
TikTok has live DJs on TikTok.
But I don't think we could stream yet though on TikTok. You gotta have a
No, we can all just move to TikTok. And can you stream from Facebook or Facebook doesn't do DJs either?
Facebook is kind of knocking people down from playing music as well too. They
And it's TikTok.
in multiple countries.
Well, TikTok have the DJ function, so like a lot of DJs they play on TikTok.
Okay.
Now M3, you gotta do the Usher. You gotta do that. We definitely playing that. You know what I'm saying?
Remind me of a girl. Yeah, I got you though.
How about Ralph Transmit? You need
What?
Ooh, sensitivity?
with sensitivity. What a man like, not me.
Like I said, viewer discretion is very advised. Ladies, please be calm, ladies. Please be calm.
I'm putting my list together right now.
I'm out of here, y'all. Later, y'all.
All right, Soapbox. Shout out to you, man.
Gotta tell these girls, get off of me, girl. All right.
Oh, so you play some Babyface, the truth from me. She's a sweet little girl.
Look, I'm gonna look for all like the Sim songs, right? You know, bring the Sim songs back. You know, just for that.
Spread
All right, let's go.
Wings.
All right, let's go ahead and get back to Kendra. I was gonna say Kendrick Lamar. I mean Kendra G. All right.
All of them love me, so you know.
All right, so he's open to women with kids. That's good. Should she look a certain way?
I'm from Louisiana, so I have two sisters and a grandma and a mom, so I like a pretty woman, someone that keeps themselves up. Somewhat athletically fit. I am in the Army. I like to work out. So someone that does, they don't have to be like go to the gym 5 days a week, but I think going to the gym is something you could bond on. So 1-2 days out the week you go to the gym, that's cool.
Hey,
okay. What about
gym 5 days out of a week? Than to like be hooked up with a woman that goes to Subway 5 days out of a week. So you pick whatever, but
money. Should she make a certain amount of money?
I don't care about that. As long as they got a job, they're taking care of their kids, you can work at 7-Eleven. It doesn't bother me.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra King.
Like I was political, but
okay. How much you need?
Hit the pause. What was that saying?
She gotta have money, take care of her own kids, and take care of her life. Like that's the partnership.
Yeah, he did try to water it down though. He's talking about some 7-Eleven. Who the hell you can't take care of?
He
need to knock it off.
Right.
No, but if he's covering the rent, right? Then she could take care of her own kids, and baby daddy could take care of the kid. And he just handles the superficial stuff like Wi-Fi and electricity.
Water. Overall, just like what Sophisticated Jerk said, right? He's looking for a woman, right, that could actually contribute. He's looking for that. Well, I know you said that 60-40, but it seemed like he kind of flipped that to 80-20 or whatever, right? 80 for his part.
He sounded like he's the 60. He's gonna be the 60, and he's just like, look, sustain your stuff, but somebody that work at like 7-Eleven, eventually they're gonna need some help, so it's gonna leak into his shit, and that's probably what his problem is. That's why I'm saying a lot of times people just they don't think out what they actually need. He's still in I want mode, and it's just like, man, with all that baggage you got, like child support and all that stuff, it's like, man, you got to switch your mindset to like what you need versus like still chasing desires and stuff. So yeah, he's trying to play the game still. He just want ass, man. Really, and
that's what I'm about to say, because I'm looking at it, right? You'll take a woman that works 7-Eleven, still want her athletic, take her and her 7 kids, but she got to pay for their way, and he just want access to the booty or boxitis.
Yeah, because man, and I'm not even trying to be mean and be bougie, but yeah, if I say like I was like, we went out, man, we're all single, man, we're talking to some females, and she was like, hey man, I work at 7-Eleven, I'm just gonna walk away. Like, straight up, I'm just gonna be like, well, you have a nice night, I apologize, I just got a girlfriend, just wanted to come say hi, but you have a great night, I'm gonna pound her up, I'm walking away, man. Like, so for him to play with that when he got all that baggage, it's like, man, you better tighten up, man. And I think that's the issue with a lot of guys. It's just like sometimes, like if you made it to a certain level, it's all right to want a female that has her stuff together. It's like, man, you ain't always got to like scrape the bottom of the barrel and shit. For guys, it's like, man, you can get a smart woman that's like willing to work with you. It's like, I know a lot of guys pitch it don't exist, but it's like, it does, man. And if you get somebody that got their shit together and you're rising up there, it just makes life that much easier for y'all because you can build a little faster. So yeah, it's just it's almost stupid at a certain point, for a lot of people, because it's just like, man, ain't nobody like everybody ain't millionaires walking around here. So it's like, man, the quickest way to get your families together, because like if he gets with somebody, they're both have a legacy that they got to kind of build. So it's just like to get with a motherfucker that's 7-Eleven, like, man, you kind of gonna hurt your own legacy doing shit like that.
And that 40.
Yeah, 42. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn that.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta see your legs.
Oh, I definitely got legs. I don't know if I can. Can I make this thing go down?
Okay, all right. We see you. All right, we see you, Joseph. Joseph, when was your last relationship?
I would say maybe a couple of months ago. I think it probably lasted about 2 months, 3 months.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably 2 months ago. I don't mind.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Hold on, press pause.
I'm really honest, so probably.
Yeah, I believe him with the 2 months.
No.
Yeah, he kind of delayed. He was like, "Shit, I gotta get this political answer." Smart move though. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He's in Anaheim, SoCal.
So what's up with that area?
Allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly, and I'm pleading the fifth. There's a lot of swingers and OF models and couples. You have quite a few opportunistic ways of getting off with the opposite sex.
So it's it's freak capital down there for what you saying.
From what I heard.
What you heard, huh? Say.
Just in case somebody try to put me in a Bible study, they ain't gonna pull this on me. So, what'd you say, M3?
I was like, isn't that kind of like close to like where like Freaknik like originally started from?
No, Freaknik is Atlanta.
I thought it was in LA at first.
It was Atlanta because that's the HBCUs, like Black College.
Yeah, I think it started down south. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we used to have like Black College Week, but California has its own has its own especially for military.
So Anaheim, I always thought that was like a quiet place. Was it at like Mighty Ducks or some shit? You said it changed, huh? From the Disney movies, huh? All right.
I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing.
Fill us in, Stan. But all right, so he definitely lying. So, but nice cover up. I like how he polished that up. He was like 2 months of the line with the last relationship.
He was smiling like a devil because like your last relationship lasted 2 to 3 months. One last time you had it 2 months ago.
I don't think Kendra bought it, but she was like, all right, I'll let you slide on that one.
Look at her face.
Yeah. She's like, he full of shit.
Okay,
all them the goddamn kids.
For real.
In my mouth. So really honest. Probably tone it down a little bit. I'm from Louisiana, so I'm loud. Probably I'm flashy, so I need to probably tone down my flashiness just a hair.
Okay. We got a couple of paid questions for you.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
All right. Jessica said, 4 kids by 4 women. Treat him like y'all do the women.
Go ahead. I don't know what that means, but...
Well, if you were a woman and you...
Means you ain't shit, goddammit.
So out of the 4 women, have you been married to 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay. So it's really 4 kids and 3 ex-wives. But if you were a woman, let's say no marriages, 4 kids by 4 men, they would definitely judge her harshly.
I'd date her.
I think here's the deal, Jessica, and you are correct. If he was a woman, he would be judged harshly. And that's a fact. I don't make the rules, but I'm here to share the data. The difference is one of the things that he said when I asked about money was he don't care. So this means you're willing to be the provider, right? So
I cook. I actually love to cook.
Okay.
I love to clean. I wash clothes. I fold clothes. I love to wash dishes. I mean, what more you want?
And also you are, being that you don't care about her money, I'm assuming you also don't care about paying most of the bills.
Nope.
So that's
I don't believe in 50-50.
Okay.
Not
at
all.
So you believe in you pay more?
Yeah. When I was married, my wife paid the internet and the security bill was probably $150 a month.
Right. So Jessica, here's the difference that I will enlighten you on. In the case of why it's not the same for the men is because the man is still going to be the provider if he's willing to pay the bills. So normally in that case, if a woman has 4 kids by 4 men, unless she's open to paying all the bills in her next relationship, that's the difference right there, because it's like you're asking for someone to pay for you and your 4 kids. And again, I hate to give it quantities in his favor. There's a lot of women who will still date him regardless of that resume. So you are correct though, Jessica. If it was a woman, he would be judged differently. Sam Major said, Major Pookie, General Lee Pookie.
Hit the pause button. Oh, that is a good point that she brought up, because I think what destroys a lot of women, and when we was on Will's channel, they be coming out there like they'll have like 3 kids, 3 different dudes, and they still have the expectation of like a dude paying all their bills. And I'm like, man, ain't no too many guys gonna do that. And you got the attraction, preference, some of them have the high thing. So I think that does hurt a lot of women, where like this moron right here, he's like, look, I'll still pay the bills. You can work at 7-Eleven, you can have a GED. So men's standards are just way lower, where it's just like, hey, she does have a good point where he could find women and women will accept it, because it's damn near like you just breathe and got like a little kid job, and you could get with him and he'll cook and clean. So I like how she highlighted that difference.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, that's what I don't really. It's like, what's the purpose of? I get it, right? I guess for his case, the purpose of finding his woman just so he can have sex with, because, and it's not like I'm saying that that's what women are good for, but this is the message as like, what men are portraying. The message that men are giving out to these women is that, look, we don't want you to be a suitable helper to us. We don't want you to go 50-50. We don't need a drizzle. We just want you to sprinkle on us, and we're going to pay for everything for it. Because you know why? The box has so much value that even if any of us or any of the men are very high in rank, high in value, high in resources, they're telling them, look, when I get my money up and I'm successful, my biggest trophy is going to be on you, girl. I'm going to spend every dime I can get just to make sure that the box is guaranteed at my disposal.
But see, with him, he's doing this stuff, but he don't have no longevity with nobody. So that's why, man, when I tell people about different concepts, I know so many dudes that when they take a lot of that financial burden, man, they get burnt out. Or, the money's just not there. Because like I said, most people ain't millionaires. So when I tell people stuff, I'm like, man, talk to a financial advisor. Tell them what numbers you want when you retire. And that's going to help you put everything in perspective. Because everybody's operating off of like wants and emotions versus the logic, aka the numbers. So it's just like with him, it's not even a good concept. So I think people confuse when I'm talking about the 50-50. It's like, man, I'm trying to get y'all in a position where y'all can retire comfortably. Because even if you, I was just looking at this one article, they was breaking down the numbers. In order to take out like 80,000 out of your 401k plan, you have to have almost like 2.5 million. You know what I'm saying? So that's 80,000 annually, and you still got to pay for your like life insurance, your bills. It's still tax. So that's what I'm saying. People think in their mind like they don't just map out the numbers. So even with him, it's just it's just a bad. That's why most people ain't gonna be able to leave like legacies and shit, or money for the kids, because it's just like by the time you get through that and y'all don't properly build the finances, it's just like, man, everybody's screwed. So it's almost like the cycle has to keep starting over. But he's just mainly with him. I think he just wants a chick that's kind of at the bottom, because he's just operating off of desires and stuff. So that's why he just he don't care about none of that stuff, and it kind of shows in his lifestyle where, you know, he just has a bad I'll say presentation because he got like what 3 marriages, 4 different baby moms, so he's not serious about anything.
Also, there's something else that makes him different, or all men like him different, right? Men who have multiple kids, right? And the ladies are like, why we don't treat him like the women? It's like he don't have those kids with him all the time. They're with their mothers. So he's not like a single mom of 4 with 4 different, you know, baby mamas, and they all staying with him. They staying with their moms. So if you're coming in there, that's your house. That's your kids come in. He just had to get a room for his children. He'll probably come there for the weekend. Your kids benefit a lot from their relationship because he's there all the time. So it's not the same thing.
But I mean, even if I had like female friends and they was talking to him, I'll be like, avoid his ass at all costs.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
But
so that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I'm saying, like, for her to want to be equal is not equal because unlike the women, they're the one that have the kids full time. Him, he don't. He'll probably have the kids 20% of the time.
Definitely. Yeah, most of the time the mom's gonna have the kids, so that does help out the situation. But I mean, even just from a financial perspective, you know, it's just you know, are you properly taking care of the kids and stuff? So you know, like, you know, women, what they'll need to do in his case is like, because like you said, he's not gonna physically have the kids, but it's like, man, are you sending them quite a bit? You know, those are the questions. Like if I was female, I'll be asking them. But yeah, I would recommend people to avoid this. Like, unless you got the baggage that's similar, then yeah, that's different. I'll be like, all right, y'all both got baggage. Like, you know, it is what it is at that point.
Yeah, and especially the 3-year-old. That's a 3-year-old. So that mom is going to be around a lot.
Yeah, you got 15 years with that one. If the kids, you got a 15-year stretch. That's
like a newborn. You're not gonna like, why are you picking up the phone? What? Nah, nope. He's beating somebody up with the pill at daycare. It's got to pick up that phone. It's none of that like he's sick and this is y'all weekend with him. You're not going nowhere. So like, yeah, women got to think about that.
Well, because even with him, like being a first sergeant, that means you put some years into the military where he's close to retirement. So I mean, he's got to be at least, I'll say 3 to 4 years out, if not even closer than that. Because I mean, he's put in a good 20 something. So unless he gets promoted,
that's how long it takes to get to his level, like up to 20 years.
I wouldn't say 20. But I mean, when you get around there, I mean, it's hard to say how much, because sometimes some people do it a little faster. But yeah, to get to that rank first sergeant, because it's pretty high. It takes a good amount of time. So it's just like, yeah, he's close to that retirement age. So it's just like, you think about it, your money is going to reduce dramatically when you're in retirement. And you still got like you said, like a young kid. So that, yeah.
Well, like, okay, let's say he do his full service of like 20 years, and then he gets 80% of return for his retirement. I mean, he might be making like at least, he's gonna probably be making like at least like 8,000 like monthly.
But I don't think you get 80%. I would even say it's rare to get 50. You see what I'm saying? So, and military don't pay as much until you start getting to like, I say colonels and stuff like that. You know, don't get me, because you got a lot of benefits that outweigh stuff. So that's where it factors in. But yeah, salaries is not that high, you know, until you start getting super high. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's making good money, but it's like the benefits that like offset, you know, the salary.
He's still young. So after he retires, he still can go work for private firms for security.
Oh yeah, no, he'll have his retirement money. Then I mean, he don't have to worry about the insurance. So that, like I said, there's different things, but you know, you still got like the young kid, the money that's coming out of that. So yeah. Still.
And he still got a 16-year-old, and we ain't saying what the age was the third one was. He got 18, a 16-year-old, and we don't 15, know what.
I think.
is 15, and then you
Yeah,
have
something like that.
3. So that's still, and then the college, and then you gotta look at weddings. It's a lot. Graduations.
Yeah, that's why, man. It's tough, like trying to have like kids, man. Because like, let's say, for instance, for myself, right? Approximately, and I don't mind like putting like some of my business out there like this, but let's say like okay, on a really good note, approximately, I know in my field you could pretty much make at least over. Well, you could actually make $100,000 a year. Well, for me, if I'm able to like complete like a couple of credits, but let's say like you're around like 80 or 85 like K a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know for me, right? Because I'm starting over from ground zero, like I try to put just little by little, right? I know like when I retire, it's not going to be much, but I try to put money aside for a whole life insurance. Then maybe let's say like automatically through my job, because we get text like pretty much 34% will come out of my paycheck, right? Which is a lot.
That's California, and people don't get it. Like we get taxed 3 times. You got federal, state, and the county tax that you work for. The county comes in. That's the one you get no returns from.
Right. And then, but other money that's to the side, let's say like 500 here, right, goes towards like my pension, right? Mm-hmm. So I know for sure after 10 years of work, if I were to like retire, that will be a good amount for my pension, right? Because that's been investment for almost 10 years. And then plus the benefit that we also get in addition, I put another 500 to the side because at least like it's kind of like a dollar for dollar match where within like the summer programs or whatever, I'll have an option to not work for the summer, or if I want to make more, give back to Uncle Sam, which is ridiculous. Then I could work with at the summer, but I get a lump sum every year. The basic point is basically, look, man, you want to have a mindset where you could at least, even if it's a bare minimum or something, have money to the side. Even though he may making decent money or good money or whatever, I don't even think his mindset is on like setting like retirement funds or set up whole life insurances or any of the stuff. He's just more focused on like, okay, let me find the next woman I could just click on so I could probably get her pregnant, have some more kids or whatever, and live my life.
So once again, Anton Daniels are right. We got boxitis.
Yeah, we don't have we definitely
black man got boxitis.
Yeah. And it's very questionable to God still to this day. Why do you be blessing these dumb people, right, with finances?
And it's just some people, man. They stay in play mode too much, and it's almost like, man, they never want to hit that adulthood. It's like, man, women ain't going nowhere, man. You could still like put your life in order and still get women, but I think some guys, man, they think they have to trick and be flashy to pull, man. Instead of kind of like putting that work in themselves. So they're always expensing to try to like oppress women. So like even with him, I remember he mentioned that he was flashy and shit.
Yep, he said it.
And then it's just like, man, when you have them kids, man, people, until you get in this situation, it's like some dudes, man, they'll keep spitting out the kids. And it's just like, man, what they say, how much it costs to raise a kid from 1 to 18, like 300,000. So it's just like, so if you have 4, man, it's just, you can't really save money when you got to dole out money, even though the military compensates you a bit, but it's just like the other expenses that like shoes, if they do sports and stuff. So yeah, it's just almost like you're playing catch up when you have a certain amount of kids and, so yeah, he's still going to have a good retirement, but I was looking at some numbers. So they said like a E8 with over 20 years, it's like 77,000. Over 22 years, 80,000. Over 24 years, about 82. So I mean, like good, nothing to frown up. Good money, man. Like I said, great benefits. And then I think when they retirement, years of service, it's like I'll say 50% of your pay. Then a percentage. So yeah,
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like people just, it's like they don't plan for retirement because they think, I think in their mind, they think they're gonna have like the same amount of money that they had in their salary. It's like, man, it's a fraction of what you had. So
yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
What does that mean?
I guess he's calling you a pookie because you got 4 kids by 4 women.
Oh, I could be that.
Okay. One thing I like about you confident. These things don't bother you at all.
No, not at all.
Okay. The truth said, wait, that's not really him. So who did I send $500 to?
You know what's crazy is that a lady messaged me the other day and she sent somebody $1,000 and they have been dating and she got my name tattooed on her breast.
Damn. Crazy.
And she thought it was me. So this happens to me.
Okay. So
no, she never met me.
So she
got catfish.
Sent money.
That cat in Nigeria.
Got a tattoo of your name.
Right. Yeah.
And never
Eating
met
shrimp.
you in person.
Nope.
Okay, ladies, here's the deal.
And what's crazy is that my middle name is LaFonso, and she got LaFonso tattooed on her.
Ladies, let me say this to you. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Now it's not right. Here's the deal. It's not right, but please don't be so desperate to have a man that you will send money. First of all, don't send nobody no money, period. I don't care if they say they mama dying, the house is on fire. You don't give nobody money.
Hold on, Kendra. Now this is where I have to disagree and you gotta slow your ass down, okay? Let me say something, ladies, right? You know, if you watch our podcast and you like what we do, and yes, I am a man. We are men in here, right? Look, my cash app is Mario Marion, okay? $ Mario Marion. So look, feel free to cash out me however you want to cash out me, all right? I don't discriminate. That's the only time I don't discriminate. If you're big, tall, skinny, short, whatever. You know, when it comes to green, you know, that's all I see. So don't listen to Kendra. I'm sorry, Kendra G. I don't know why I keep thinking about Kendra Lamar for whatever reason. So look, yeah, you could if you don't want to donate, you don't have to donate to him, but donate to me. All right. I need my rent paid like a couple of months. So feel free to cash out me however you want to do it. That's all.
That's crazy. Like one person sent 500, another 1,000, and you got tattooed his name on your breast.
Yeah,
that's some desperate.
That's a little excessive though. To be honest with you.
And you have the kingdom.
Whoever's doing that cat in Nigeria that's doing them scams, he over there eating shrimp. He got a beer belly. He's like, look, they got me right for like 5 months. That cat, like, look, it's in that paper.
5 years. This is like straight up. $500, another 1,000. You know how many other women probably sent money that we don't know?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, I got to step my game up, get on that little app then, man.
You might need to go up on Kendra G, man. Go on, pull up on the show, man.
Yeah, sure. I need some extra money in my pocket, man. So
that's crazy. He's like, who did I send $500 to? He's like, yeah, somebody contacted me, and they sent somebody $1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ladies, y'all got a lot of money to spend.
Well, hell, because they be getting with these dudes paying all their bills. They be stacking up.
But they paying for the pookie. That's the messed up part about it. Won't go 50-50, but you'll send $500, $1,000 here and there to a pookie.
That's why I don't do it, man. Like, you don't contribute. You take your ass on. Yeah, they be over there building that surplus up, and then we'll go and trick on the guy.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I kind of feel on that one, man, because, you know, I should say allegedly, it does come back, like, full circle, like, you know. to experience. But I mean, look, I'm glad I'm not their husbands. That's all I gotta say. But let's go ahead and continue. These poor men. Well, nah, I don't even feel sorry for the men. Y'all want what y'all want. So
okay, like I have to. It's. I feel bad that these women are being taken advantage of. But ladies, you gotta stop being so desperate to have a okay, you're sending a person money that you never met in person. So biggest thing you might have had is a voice conversation, which is crazy. Then to go get a tattoo of a person you never met is really showing desperation to the highest degree. Now, again, I'm not defending you being taken advantage of, but at some point in time, please stop allowing these men to take advantage, because what these men know, there's a lot of vulnerable women who would just be happy to get some type of attention.
What's good, Wally?
And they prey on these women, and I'm not going to describe, but it's usually women who don't get a lot of attention. So because you don't get a lot of attention, you're so excited just to have a text message. You're so excited, just stop it. So here's the deal. Do not send nobody money. I don't care what they say. Do not.
Hey, hit the pause button real quick.
That's the
yeah.
So the woman she was describing, and she didn't really want to say it. Is she talking about buffet killers? Is that who she referencing? Talk about they don't get really texts, too many texts, or phone calls, our attention.
We'll say allegedly. Allegedly.
Is that who she referred to? Because yeah, I was like, Kendra pretty good at that though, man. She knows how to use tact.
Yeah, I mean, probably so. But here's the thing, right? She said something that was pretty much like a keyword, in my opinion. See, men, if you really want life to be easier for you, if the majority of men kind of think the way how you normally would treat like a person who was less attractive, in your opinion, dude, like stop giving these women what do you say? Stop giving these women all this like validation and attention.
Yeah.
If most of us men kind of operate in a way where we just don't give a dang anymore and we just stop approaching them like that, that's when they're gonna really learn and they're gonna really appreciate when we do actually give them some type of notice.
Nah, I'm going the other way. I just sent Wally a text. Go ahead and take my photos and catfish him, and we'll split the money.
Say y'all about to start scamming, huh?
Because like this is crazy. You never met this man, and already you only know about $1,500. That's all we know. How many other monies have been sent to Lord knows where and Lord knows who? Like this is you have not even met him,
right?
You just met somebody in the app and you sending money. Y'all got money.
I hope that they're trolling though. I think they're trolling.
Nah, man, you'd be surprised, man, how many people be doing this stuff, man. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I was watching one thing where the lady, man, she got like tricked like 2 times, and her daughter was like, "Look, man, you need to stop. Like, why don't you go outside and meet somebody?" But she wanted that. She yearned for that conversation so much, like Kendra was saying, where, man, she was just like hooked on talking to the guy. Cause I think it might've been 90 Day Fiance, where the mom was like, "Okay, I'm gonna travel over there to eventually meet him." But that dude kept on like, changing the dates. He's like, "Hey man, I can't meet you this week, but like we'll meet next month. I just had something come up." Finally, she just flew over there. It was like, "Look, I'm here. Come meet me now." Or the person never showed up, so she knew she was getting scammed. But yeah, you'd be surprised, man, with some of these people out here that will fall for this type of stuff.
So what you're saying is, men are the prize.
Well,
Or we the treasure? Because somehow
it depends to who, man. Like, yeah, I mean, it's a weird dynamic because it just depends on the person who pedestalizes the other person. That's who the prize would be.
You paying for somebody that you ain't even meet, and Lord knows if you get this AI software up, and it's just like a full-on image. Like, man, you know how much money people could go ahead and pull off. I'm sure enough there's a lot that we don't know about.
But I mean, the percentage of women that would like actually do that stuff is small. Typically, it's guys that's like contributing to the AI and all that. So that's what I'm saying. Shoot, you would think guys, the way we got to build ourselves up, should have that mindset, you the prize, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But men just have a trick mindset. But yeah, there's some females that got that mindset too, though. But it's rare.
Man, you know me. Tomorrow morning, both of you guys, the inbox is gonna be full from research I find tonight.
You said you go full fledged, huh?
Yeah, guys, they know me like soon, like 4 o'clock in the morning. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. I feel you. All right, M3, we can get back to the video.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Another play. So they said we gotta talk over.
They should be asking to FaceTime these people.
Yes.
Video chat. If you cannot video chat these people that is not living near you, then don't talk to them. They're not real.
And that's coming too. That we're releasing on the app where you can start DMing, and next is gonna be voice chat. Voice chat. You'll be able to start voice chatting within the app, and then eventually the show will be on the app. So that will be the video component. But it just makes me so sad that women, like, y'all should know better, but that's crazy. So don't send nobody no money. We got some more paid questions.
Let's see them.
Seeing the Harm said, where do your children live? How much longer will you be in the Army?
That's a good question.
So my children my oldest son is in college in Seattle. Congratulations. And two of my children live in Louisiana, and the other one lives like right down the road from him, on a borderline of Louisiana, Mississippi. And I've been in the military for 18 years now. And I have 2 to 3 years left.
Okay. Jessica Stokes says, it never works out. Seems like you are the common denominator, sir.
Miss Stokes, I could be the common denominator. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take all the responsibility for myself. Responsibility has to be put on other people as well. But I could be the common denominator. That could be. But as long as I'm still evolving and trying, then that's fine with me. And trust me when I tell you, I believe in marriage, love, relationships. Shit, I believe in love at first sight. My favorite show is Love is Blind.
Hit the pause button.
Yeah, I mean, you love marriage, so, but the thing is, yeah.
4 kids, 4 baby moms, 3 marriages. You believe in bankruptcy. You don't believe in love. You believe in poverty. You put up numbers like that.
His wee believe in love at first sight.
Yeah.
Oh man, he talking. Yeah,
because I believe in love at first sight. I was like, the not a reality show, sir. You know how those things end in love at first sight? That never ends well for them on that show.
Well, he's one of them Lifetime Hallmark type dudes, man. Like,
oh, that's not even Hallmark. Hallmark takes some time. That's a 2-hour movie. It takes some time. There's some sustenance in the middle. There's like exes are coming up. Got to be open. There's some tears, and then you got to fix it, right? And you aim to fix this Playboy. No. That right there is a porno movie walking up in action.
Oh, yeah.
Cause I was like, yo.
You said this is an OnlyFans skit.
Did he move everybody to Louisiana and Mississippi? That's what he.
Yeah, he put him in the region. He was like, shit, let me get him close enough. But he still got the one in like Seattle and shit. So he was dropping off regional dick.
And he's in California now, so I'm like, dude, what you gonna do? You gonna meet somebody, then move him to Mississippi and Louisiana? Like, what does that look like? Like, everybody in Louisiana, Mississippi?
Well, it sounds like I know he said he's from Louisiana, but like they got the military base down there. I forgot Fort Polk. I know they changed the names, and they got the one Fort Stewart, or not Stewart, but I forgot the one in like around the Seattle area. So he had kids by these bases. that's where he was stationed and shit.
Oh God.
But that's what I was telling you. I was like, man, I know he ain't got too many years left. So
yeah, you're right. You're right. He said 2
Yeah,
or 3.
so that's what I'm saying. Like he's got the kid, and man, you're gonna have a reduction in money and stuff when you get out. So yeah, I mean, I don't understand what people just be moving so reckless like that. So yeah, he's a reckless dude, man. That's what it is. Just he ain't gonna learn his lesson. But the fact that he was like, he don't know if he's the common denominator. I was like, man, you the common denominator. You talk about you'll mess with a chick at 7-Eleven. Like, it's definitely you.
And believe in love at first sight.
Yeah, he definitely the issue.
And he loves that love at first sight reality show.
Man, I've been meeting a lot of dudes, man. When I be talking to them, it's almost like I don't get me wrong. I know like everybody needs a form of a relationship, but I'm seeing a wave of guys that they're so desperate for a relationship. It's almost like they feel like they just gotta
have it,
keep getting married and just accept anything and shit. So it's kind of something mentally ain't right when you keep doing shit like that. So that's what I'm saying. Something's off with them, man, where
they can't be alone, and then they need a family, and they're like the house is empty and need a purpose, a drive, a reason. A lot of times we don't talk about it, and get shuts down a lot from both sides, men and women, because I think women benefits like, yo, he's thirsty. I can I can make this money. So it wouldn't benefit to find a man could like carry himself and like, I'm gonna wait 10 more years and heal myself and eat, pray, love. It's like, yo, you take away her cash cow. But yeah, man, it's not just men in the military. It's a lot of guys like that.
Yeah. I'm not saying there's a ton of guys in the military, but nah, just like you said, not just military guys. I'm just seeing more and more. I'm like, because I be talking to people. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all that y'all feel like y'all got to keep jumping in this flame? And
I mean, how bad it's gotten so bad. I don't want to meet anybody wives. Cause I'm thinking like, hey, what's up? I haven't seen you in a long time. Like, no, we just got married. Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
It's almost like you gotta get the background before you meet somebody. Like, hey man, is this the most current one? Can you show me a photo and shit so I don't get confused?
Like, I don't know you got remarried. You even tell me that, and it just happens all the time. I'm just like, okay.
But see, man, you know how we always talk about looking out for the kids, and this is what sometimes it sets me about dudes like this, where it's just like, man, when you operate like this, not only do you kind of like fuck up your own little living situation, because like I said, it's like, all right, man, you're gonna retire, man, your money's gonna be reduced. It's like, man, you kind of lower the quality of your kids' life when you have like multiple kids like that. So you got one in college, man, you probably can't like help them out a little bit with that because you got the other kids that you got to pay the child support. Now you got the 3-year-old and stuff, man. So that's the sad part when people just, like I said, spit out kids like this, man. It's just like it just pulls everybody down, man. Like I said, it's just like you never really could leave anything because it's like you're playing catch up, man. Once you kind of do this stuff, so it's just like, oh, go ahead, say.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I don't think he thinks like that because he's just like, well, they're boys and they can start from zero, and I'll just take care of me.
Yeah, it's just like, man, we got to break that cycle because it's just like, man, we can't keep doing this shit and then turn around and be like, what's wrong with the community and stuff. It's like, man, it's got to start with you, man. So eventually you got wisen up and try to break that cycle, man. You don't have to have a bunch of kids, man. You could, there's things you could self-control that you could have. So I think that's where we got to start pushing that. Right, we can get back to the video.
They ain't gonna listen, man. They
ain't, man. But it's just like, once you go down that path, it's just like, you got to make people aware. It's just like, hey, if you go down this path, you do this, you're just self-centered because you honestly don't care about like your kids and, making sure everybody's in a good, position and stuff. So, as long as you call it out and people make their decisions, like we don't want to hear no motherfucking whining after that. Cause that's where I'm at with it. That's how I talk to people now, man. I'm just like, man, if you're a piece of shit and you don't put your family first and you don't look at the like, how you're kind of positioning everybody, then yeah, it's just like, hey, we got to just call it out. You're self-centered. You don't care about your family like that, and it's just that real.
You're right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna continue.
I agree, Joseph. But I think the goal isn't. This is why I think sometimes. This is why to me marriage isn't always something that you can just look at as a good quality, because if you go into marriage with the mindset there's no option of divorce, that's one thing. But you've been married 3 times, so it's like you have no problem getting married, but you also have no problem getting divorced.
I just know when to leave.
But that's not how marriage should be taken. Marriage, if you're gonna do it right, it should be like they say, till death do you part.
My last marriage, before we got a divorce, we went to an extensive amount of counseling and all of that. Marriage counseling, the divorce. It was a lot of counseling. It's not like I just picked up and got married, picked up and got a divorce. A lot of counseling went into it, and we just didn't see eye to eye at the end. You know.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But
hit pause one more time. I'll be.
Let me see.
And that's the thing, man. People want to go to, like I said, man, if you get married early, man, you just don't know shit, man. You got a rebellious mindset. So I understand that people don't do everything in order, but it's just like, man, once you get older, man, do the marriage counseling up front. Because I had a friend that went through it. He was like, man, they ask you all kind of questions. He was like, man, he had homework. I think they asked you about like finances.
Yeah.
You know, how you gonna operate for holidays. You know, he was just like, man, we knew so much about each other that, you know, going through that exercise. So I think they had to go through that counseling for like 3 months before they got married. And, you know, they had like unbiased people that was like making them like talk about certain dynamics and stuff. So I just recommend people do that stuff up front. Cause it's just like, man, people ain't having these conversations. And, you know, once you get into it, you know, everybody got that mindset like, I'm cool with just leaving quickly out of it. Or let's do the counseling now. And it's just like, man, you're not meshing to begin with. So yeah, I just recommend people do that stuff, because that's one of the major issues I say when I'm talking to a lot of people. It's just like, yeah, man, we got all these problems. I'm like, man, you ain't asked these questions up front. Like, goddamn, what was y'all talking about for like all these months? Like,
for real.
Singing Disney song because he's in love.
Yeah, man, it'll be that infatuation that they just so operating off. And people are, man, I know so many people that's scared to have like financial conversations. And then I'm just like, man, they'll jump into it. And then, you know, finance is one of the major things people get like gridlocked on it. So yeah, it's just like, man, just grab your nuts and have the fucking conversation. What's up, I am?
Yeah, salutes to Sister I am. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. But yeah, man, yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. Like just the overall mindset, man, of just how most of these men be like thinking, man. And again, what really hurts is that you have guys like him that eventually poison the mindsets of other people, and then it makes it hard for other men, right, to really get that corroboration or look for women that are willing to like just have that 50-50 type of mindset, or that's just willing to work with you, period. You just basically just telling her that, hey, like, don't worry about what value that she brings, because you're gonna take care of all her needs. That's what, and this is like one of R&B songs.
Well, it's just like, man, you don't even have to do like how you know, like I'm 50-50, but it's just like, man, map out what y'all want. And you got to be just logical with it. That's why I think people have the issue. It's just like they operate off of wants, and they don't understand. Like, man, when you're in a relationship, it should be about what you need to do, you know. And I think that's the biggest thing that hurts people. And it's just like, man, you got to have that conversation, because it's just like, man, you go in there thinking off of just preferences and stuff like that, and them numbers ain't, the logic's not lining up with what y'all want. Then that's when people get mad and stuff, and then they have these unrealistic expectations and stuff. So it's just like, man, you got to have those conversations. But I like what I am was saying as far as like people need to prepare to be married. Yeah, I think that's the issue. They just want the title and stuff, but not the duty, responsibility, and like I said, what they need to do for the relationship. Type of mindset.
Get the wedding. They want the wedding, the big parties.
Yes, everybody's so ceremonial now, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the point of even doing all that stuff? You might as well just say, hey, look, just get yourself a girlfriend, where it's like momentarily and then that's it. Don't go through all like the paperwork and all the stress of even being married and even wasting these people's time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There's still common law marriages though, so be careful with that, depending on your state.
Yeah, you better recognize them states.
Yeah, so don't move in and let everybody have their own place.
And so you better get a P.O. box.
I said team single. Yeah, he's team single for now until you find the right girl and then you're going to get married and, you know what I mean? And maybe probably do like 60-40 or whatever, you know?
But suppose I go on vacation.
Rose said, I see why he
otherwise.
What's that again?
Suppose I go on vacation to meet my soulmate.
I can't even
Yeah, stupid.
I mean, there's a meme that says, never let your wife from finding your soulmate.
Never let your wife stop you from finding yourself. I can't with y'all, man. I can't.
I'm just joking, ladies. Don't come for us.
Come for Stan tonight.
Right. No.
Oh, not this Joseph. Go for that Joseph, because that's how he's living. Go for that Joseph.
Yeah. Joseph definitely Joseph Wild out here.
Ooh.
Hey, if you ever meet a guy with the last name Joseph, just know they be wilding out. Damn.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you would put.
He has 4 kids by 4 women. He's very charismatic. You do have a charm, so you could tell you are a charmer.
I was raised by 4 women.
Oh, they taught you how to charm women?
I'm always like this, sweetheart. Miss Rose, I'm always like this.
He said he's always like this. Mike Check said, are all or most of your kids' mothers in the military?
No, none of them are in the military, not one.
Okay, not one. Chandra said, you got a lot of paid questions. Seems like you are the problem. Commitment issues. Why so many kids and failed marriages? Did we kind of talk about that?
Yeah, we kind of did. Like I said, maybe I'm the problem. I do not have commitment issues. I really love commitment. I would love to have just one girlfriend because dating is crazy. Why so many kids and failed marriages? I mean, I can't really control. Well, I guess I can control when I have kids, but hey, they're all here, so I got to take care of them. And like I said, marriages, hey, I know when to leave.
Okay. Kim said, what's your definition of wanting a woman to walk beside you? You don't mind a woman working at 7-Eleven, but walk beside you, not behind you, though?
Because I want my woman directly on side of me because I don't want her behind me, right? Because most women always fall to the shadow. I don't want my woman in the shadow whenever we walk into somewhere. I want my woman directly on side of me because when you look at a king and a queen, they are directly on side of each other. The woman is not behind the king. She's on side of the king, directly on side of him. That's why I said on side, not behind.
Okay. AJ said 4 for 4 and left a relationship a few months ago. Love ain't in the cards for you, my boy. Start with the puppy and practice commitment.
AJ, I ain't buying no dog. Partner.
Pause. That's
I only got one thing to feed, and that's my Corvette.
What?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, he flashy as fuck.
Big flex, huh? I see. Everybody.
That's a funny comment right there. So yeah, my man, he's scamming because even the whole king and queen shit, it's just like, man, you done left too many women to even like put a reference out there like that. Like you on that king and queen shit. Yeah, he definitely be scamming for some, man. He's capping like a motherfucker.
Right. Real quick though, I gotta give a shout out to people who are watching on IG Live. So thank you guys for watching us. If you guys would like to first support us, please go to Knowledge Relationships here on YouTube. And while you guys are here on Knowledge Relationships on YouTube, please make sure you guys and ladies as well too, right? And non-binaries as well too, get the likes up, and please make sure you guys share the videos. Sister Iam says Corvette is a mild life crisis car. Not mild. I mean midlife crisis car.
They still make
Corvette? It is. What was that?
What's a Corvette? Do they still make them?
Yeah, they make Corvettes. They expensive. So that's what I'm saying. He definitely flashy.
Then I've been here my whole life in Florida. They ain't happening no time soon. He's answered a question from before about trying to get married after they get the voodoo doll on them, you know?
But I like to say start with a puppy and practice commitment.
Right. That was hilarious, man.
That boy told him get the starters kit.
Don't do that to them puppies. Them puppies don't deserve this. He gonna put them in a pound.
Yeah, that 2 months, them puppies is gone. He definitely gonna get rid of them.
Before it turned like 10 years, he's like, okay, that's enough. This
He's
year
like,
7
look.
gotta go.
But there's something I want to point out that was important to me, right? Because this dude talks about he was raised by 4 different women or whatever, or 4 women, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yet you have commitment issues. So if you was raised by 4 women, and yet you have commitment issues when it comes to women, like subconsciously, are you putting the blame on the women who raised you? Because
No, that's not it. No.
that, right? These
It could
women,
be. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'll tell you what.
these women like that he claims that raised him to be the man that he is. He failed them when it came to being committed to their own species. You know what I mean? When it comes to, I'm like I said, I'm just throwing out.
No. You're right. You're right.
Like
you're right.
He's being sneaky about something. You know.
He's from the South. He's the only male child. There's a 50% chance he was very spoiled. Very spoiled. You're going into a relationship, probably with the in-laws, the wives, like you're not taking good care of him and everything else. They probably, contribute to the downfall of the marriages, since he's the only male in the family. There's no talk of his father. There's no talk of uncles or even male cousins. It's just him, mama, grandmama, and two sisters. He was spoiled. He was the king. He was probably the king of the household. In the South, it happens. He's probably the king of the household. And when he got married, wives not doing it. And I'll leave that unless the wives go ahead and come on this show and talk about it. But yeah, he's the common denominator. He's probably used to being spoiled. And he said he's flashy. And if you've been out there, especially in the South, man, they be wearing some clothes you ain't never seen before in your life. And boots.
I see what Stan is saying a little bit, but that ain't it, man. Because he grew up with 4 women or nothing like that. Man, dudes that operate off of lust. I mean, I think anybody that operate off of desires, men and women, and like I said, you're not on the duty and responsibility element, man. You're gonna get bored. That's all really what it is. When people want to keep jumping around and stuff, they just get bored easy, man. Like I said, people feel like they always got to be entertained and all this shit. And when you don't go deeper, man, and you don't build a deeper connection with somebody, it's just like, man, like, once y'all do every position and everything, it's just like, man, he's loses like touch with them people. So yeah, it's not because he was like, he grew up with 4 women. It's just like this dude get bored and he.
And also, I'm wondering, like, during these marriages, how many other quote unquote women friends he had, because he's a charmer. And I'm like,
That's the problem.
Huh?
And I understand. Like, he's definitely, like, overall realistic. He's definitely the problem.
You get married real quick. It's like 18. After that, you get married again 24. Okay, that's good. What, 6 years?
Well, it's not even that he's a charmer, man. When you in the military and you in a lot of these places, because a lot of the areas around military bases, man, they damn near target military dudes. Them females, because they know the benefits and stuff. So a lot, man, you be surprised. They used to give like briefings about some of this shit. They'd be like, hey, be careful. There's a lot of females that they be trying to, get with dudes because they want them benefits and stuff. So, this is the briefing we had to give some of our soldiers and stuff to give them that awareness, because you'll have some dudes that are green, and the chicks would get up, and next thing you know, like they have a kid, or like, hey, I just got married. I'm like, you fell for the hokey doke. So with him, like I said, he got the Corvette. I like how Sister I Am was saying. It was like, hey, he had the midlife crisis, so he's flashy. So, and a lot of people know when they go out in these areas, like, man, they're looking for dudes with benefits. So he probably plays into that, and that's really what it is.
Especially the Mississippi area, like Corvette, and cowboy boots.
Oh yeah, you go in them low, because a lot of them areas, man, you'll see around army bases, man. It's ghetto as shit. You'll see the Air Force bases. The Air Force bases be looking like golf courses and stuff. They're always like in like pretty good areas, but the Army, man, it's like in some Army town that be struggling. And so you got the military, and you got this like town where the people that don't work on the military installations, they're not doing the best. So yeah, a lot of them females, their one ticket out is like getting with a military guy and shit. So yeah,
man, maybe the way they port them, I'm just like, why you port way over here? And it looks like something from Batman and Daredevil. Like what?
Yeah, that'd be sad, man. Because like, yeah, a lot of them dudes be getting cleaned out, man. But it'd be like guys like him, man, where I said like they had that repetitive cycle. Yeah, so you see it a lot, man. Honestly, it's kind of common around those military installations.
And all those women are from like, they're like what we'll consider to be 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Like they want to get out. Because we assume every place is like New York and Miami and California. There's towns out there, and they're like, look, if I got to get married, I got to get married. I got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because what's that one area, man? It's up in California, Barstow, China Lake, whatever.
China Basin? Or is that further up north?
Sure what because I know it's like a military training center, and it's like in that desert of California, and then the town around there's like 5 fucking people in there. Look depressing. I'm like, man, what the hell is this? Yeah, let me look it up. But yeah, no, it's like you go to places like that, but yeah, the local people, man, yeah, they're just like, hey, I'm trying to get out of here. Like I'm getting one of these military dudes, and I gotta make it.
Yeah, Monterey Bay, they just like, they're going to get themselves military husband, do what they can. And San Diego.
Yeah, it's Barstow, California. Barstow. But it's in the middle of the desert.
Damn.
Yeah, they got to get out of there, M3. They got to get out. And
so now like this, now this makes me wonder, right? Is it... I don't know how to really word this question, right? Because I want to say like wise or smart or whatever, but is it fair or is it right that if you were, no, I guess I'll say smart, right? Is it smart that if you were a military dude, you get out in the military, but for that sole reason, once you get out, you have your little benefits. You know that you're going to be a magnet to these women the moment you start telling them what you used to do. Do you think that's more like advantageous, like, for a man to kind of like utilize that, to get the women that he want? Or do you think like, I don't know. I can't even really like, worry about a follow-up question, because to me, like, I've never been like the type of guy that's like, okay, I want someone to love me because of my resources.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I wouldn't utilize that, because like you said, you're gonna draw like the type of people that have that mindset. Like, I'm coming to latch on and clean this person out, and I know if I make the 10-year mark, like I was telling y'all before, I could get some of the retirement. So that's why, man, you see a lot of people want them females that don't actually like them. 10 years, they're like, you'll see divorces happening. They calling up they unit like, send me that check. So that's why I was like, nah, you can't do it, man. If you don't got no genuine connection, man, like you just got to leave it alone, man. You can't force a relationship. You can't buy somebody liking you, man. And that's why I'm so hard on the tricking shit. And it's not to like police people up, but it's just like, man, it don't work. It's a short-term strategy, and you can't make somebody like you. If it ain't there, it ain't there, man. And
but SJ, they know how to work their witchcraft. If they're
man,
girlfriend, go ahead and fix you a nice box. Walk around with your dog tags. Hopefully, you go on tour. Before you go on tour, get married, travel with you, or stay home and get access to them checks.
Yeah, man, it was so real for me, man. I didn't want to be around no military installations that I made sure, like, I had some good offers coming out. I was like, man, I'm out of here. They're like, hey, man, you don't want to stay around and get this? I was like, no, not at all, man. Like, I'm good. Like, I wanted to get it so far away from that, like, culture around there, man. I was like, nah, I'm straight. Peace.
Yeah, cousins tell me stories. It's like, like, and then I've been to places where they didn't want to talk to me because I was civilian. They were looking primarily for military. There are women like that. They want the military.
Oh yeah, but M3, that was actually a pretty good question, because it's a lot of dudes do play into that because like they know what's going on, but they don't. It's almost like even with him, they don't realize like that ride is eventually going to end. So it's just like, man, you know, when you get to that like 20-year mark and you retire and your money goes under, then that's when the reality sets in. Cause it's like, now they know, they're like, all right, you ain't got all them benefits and all that stuff now. You got to start paying for your housing. That's where them chicks be like leaving a lot of dudes once they start hitting that retirement, man. Nah, I'm telling you.
When you retire, you can't have military housing anymore?
Nah, you're done. You can only get the free housing and stuff while you're in. You know, don't get me wrong. You get your retirement, which is the pension. And then you get like TRICARE, like it's like a real low cost, like I say, healthcare. But other than that, like you lose all the other money for your kids and stuff. All that's cut off. So that's why I'm saying like your benefits dwindle. So that's why like a lot of military people that don't do the proper planning, they end up in like bad financial positions because, like I said, they'll have the kids, you know, right before they get out, like this guy, like they'll have kids super young, have multiple kids and shit. And then it's just like, the military ain't giving you no more money for that no more. So like with him, it's like, man, all that's got to come out of your pension unless you get like a high paying job when you get out. But yeah, ones that don't, it's like all that cost is coming to you. So they just never plan for that. They don't be thinking ahead like that. Like, hey, let me slow my goddamn roll because I'm only going to be operating on a fraction of that. I don't have all those other benefits.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead. We're gonna try our best to finish this video off.
Yeah, my bad, man. I was ranting.
No, you good though. Let's go ahead.
Y'all be talking big talk.
Yeah, but
I can't pronounce her name, but she said, "Baby, I'm interested." You see this?
You could message me. I hope you live close to California.
Okay, now listen. I know you have a fake profile, but have you created your real profile on the dating app?
I'll make one this evening.
You gotta make it because they're gonna hit up the fake guy.
I'll make it. I will make it.
Okay, because that's the way the lady can reach out to you. You see, ladies, I don't make the rules. You see a lady shooting her shot in the comments.
I love a woman that shoot her shot. Because I'm gonna shoot mine.
Yeah, homegirl probably got like 5 kids.
I'm like LeBron James. I'm dunking mine. I ain't shooting nothing.
Okay. Did I ask you your 3 flaws?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I asked you, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Why would a woman be lucky to be with me? I'm a provider. I make sure my woman is very well taken care of. What else? I'm a gentleman. I still open doors. I pump gas. I wash cars on Sunday. I mean, I don't like for my woman to, do nothing that requires manual labor. I'm from the South, so definitely a true gentleman.
The home
that's
of
probably
the
why I would. And hey, who don't like good Louisiana food? So.
Speaking of which, I was gonna stop reading the comments, but Kat said, "I am Creole from Louisiana. My son is joining the Navy, and now it's time for me to start dating. What will your name be on the app?"
Damn,
my name
some
on the
play,
app
man.
is gonna be Joseph Olivier.
Okay, you
Joseph getting some play on tonight.
The fake one.
Yeah,
I wish you would have had it already
it's gonna be
together.
spelled JOSEPHOLIVIER, just how you see it right there.
Well, let me see. Is that how the other one is spelled?
It's spelled like Oliver Thomas or something.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that you spell it like that, Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's Oliver Thomas. This one's Joseph Olivier. Okay. Now, ladies, for the lady that said these women are proving the point I was trying to say.
Yeah.
When the lady said, why isn't he being judged like a woman that had 4 kids by 4 men? You are witnessing what I just said to y'all in real time. Like
I don't hide nothing, Kendra. Nothing. Right. So I'm an open book. Anything you want to ask me, I'm an open book. You can ask, right? It don't pay to hide it because it's gonna come out anyway.
Right. You know? But what I'm just talking to about the woman that paid the comment, just saying that you should be judged the same as women. And I was saying, unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. And we see 2 women right here just shoot they shot while he was on live. Like, he's gonna have options. It's just, I don't make the rules, but I can tell you how the game is played. Now, I will say this. I think you're a ladies' man, Joseph.
I am.
Yeah, you're definitely a ladies' man. So I caution the woman that wants something. What's the longest you ever been with one woman?
Good question.
9 years.
Oh, okay, that's pretty long. Pretty long.
So I've always been in long relationships, like
before 10
years. You know, pretty long.
Before 10 years.
You know? But trust me,
he's like, look, I ain't touching that 10-year mark.
I'm flirting with Kendra right now because she look good today.
I'm not. No, you're not flirting with me. We just hosted. You're not.
But look though, but for real, like I'm a flirt, but when I'm locked in, like I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? So I mean.
But see, my show is a whole different animal. Like, how are you gonna say locked in now that you got 5,000 women trying to be in your face?
I don't mind.
I know you don't.
But when that one good one come along that got everything I need, I don't see nobody else.
But see, that's just not how life works. There's always gonna be something that could. What I've come to terms with my married friends who have been married for years, it's a choice, right? It's a choice to say, and they have been through things. Like, they have gone through things that I've heard people on the show say they would never accept. But when they got married, they decided it's me and you until Jesus. And it has to really be that decision because life will have its ups and downs. But if it's always there's something better, there's always going to be something better to a certain degree. So what would stop you from going across the street if a woman just happens to be a little bit finer?
That grass ain't greener on the other side.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
You know?
Well, let's see what real Joseph stand up. Joseph is in California. He's 40. Oh, what's the age range you would date?
I don't want to go no younger than 28. 28 to let's say 50.
Okay, 50. And you were her in the California area, you said.
Yeah, my man got a wide ass range.
But I mean, planes fly every day. So
all right. He's in the Army, dad to 4 boys. Don't mind if the woman has kids.
And I don't mind if she's been married either.
Okay. Well, you should, because you've been married 3 times. This is a
matter of fact, I don't give a fuck if she married right now.
Do you have to pay alimony to your ex-wife? No. Okay. No. All right. All right, let's do it. He's gonna be on the app. His name will be spelled this way, correct?
Oh, and I always see women say they want a man that make a certain amount of money a year. Mm-hmm. I'm over 100K. So all the women, I want my man to make 100K. I be like, man, everybody don't make 100K. You know? But
no, Joseph, you're not gonna have any trouble getting bombarded with options.
I appreciate it.
You're not. I mean, listen, I host the show, child. I've been hosting it. It'll be 5 years in April. I already know, regardless of the 3 marriages, regardless of the 4 children, you are still going to get a lot of women that's going to reach out to you. So may the best woman win, I guess.
I hope they do a follow-up.
I'll add it to your highlights. So do it right now.
I'll do it right now.
Okay. All right. Bye, Joseph.
Pleasure, Miss Kendra.
You're right. Bye. Okay. This is Joseph's real page. Put in Joseph Oliver. This is the real Joseph. Okay. Joseph. PHOLIVIER. This is the real one, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get with him right now on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Our new and improved Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android.
Joseph had the baby blue Corvette. Shit, he out here stunting. Yeah, them chicks was hitting them up. See, that's what the funny part, because the females be talking all that shit. Like Kendra said, like, hey, they gonna hit you up.
Oh yeah.
Then they gonna come online talking about like, I would a God-fearing man and shit.
There was it's another show where I don't know, like this. It was this white dude that he claimed that he's a millionaire and he's from another country, but he likes, you know, like predominantly black women. And so, but I think he was trolling like Kendra G, because like the next day he posted on social media how many women, right? And like I said, it was all black women DM'd his inbox off of Instagram, talking about, hey, and you know, nice show, and you looked cute when you was on the show, things like that. Yeah, they was really hollering, bro.
Yeah.
OJ Dude Jackson had covered that, but I wish I could like find the receipts on my own, like, you know, without his video, but it was hilarious though. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, when you be, because a lot of people be talking shit, because guys be doing it too, but yeah, these mugs with some baggage, boy. People still be hollering and shit. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like,
look, we don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all. Oh, he had 4 kids. Oh, he groomed me. No, he didn't. There were red flags. You knew what you getting yourself into. We don't want to hear nothing. Don't write no books. Don't get on no TikTok. Don't flood me with a part 1 to 100. Don't. You know what you got yourself into. Enjoy the ride, and when you get off, dust yourself off and try again. And do better.
Stan, that's why I don't accept when people be like, "Oh, I was manipulated," and I shut it down right then and there. I'm like, "How the fuck y'all was manipulated by a dude from Mickey D's?"
Oh damn.
They be making these dudes sound like they Hannibal Lecter and stuff. Like he was like got a degree in psychology, and he go like he was like working in CIA psyops. I'm like, man, how the fuck you get manipulated by the dude that work at Haagen-Dazs ice cream and shit?
And then they got PhD.
Oh, comrade.
And that's crazy.
I ain't hearing it. What's good, comrade?
And you got pregnant by a dude from McDonald's.
Yeah, nah, people just, like I said, man, they chase desires, man. That's the reality, man. That's why we just need to direct people there. Like, hey, just show us a picture of how this motherfucker look.
Yeah, we don't hear nothing. If you hook up with this Joseph, don't come here blaming it on this Joseph. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't come on TikTok. Don't be flooding the IG and tell us to cover the story. Hold a man accountable.
But they could be using them for them benefits. They could be like, look, shit, I'm struggling. Let me try to holler at Joseph so I can get that. He ain't got no standards. They like, shit, Joseph ain't got no fucking standards. Let me holler at Joseph and try to get some of that bread.
No, people are like, how much money you sent the other Joseph? Send the real one 1,000 since you sent him 500. I mean, like, y'all sending money and y'all getting your names tattooed on your breasts. You even meet the men. No voicemail, no voice messages, nothing. Just
that's crazy.
I didn't know that it was a tattoo of his face on their breast. That's even worse. And not the name, it was the face of it. Which I was like, yo, that's a little bizarre, because now, like, when you meet the next dude and he's like, you know, calmly undressing you, you gotta see that nigga's face.
Well, she probably find another light-skinned dude that looks similar. Pretend it's him.
Yeah,
all light-skinned dudes look alike. God damn it. She be like, "No, that's you, baby." He be like, "Man, damn, you look like me." Why does it say LaFonso or whatever the fuck he said? My name is Gerald. What the fuck you talking about?
It's gonna be his pet name. That's what she's gonna give him the pet name.
Yeah, she be like, "Nah, this is what we." Yeah, she could just start calling him, but you look like Alfonso. Next thing you know, she be like, "Oh, you see the tattoo? I got this for you."
Right.
Some idiot would buy that shit.
And wife up too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. All right, man. Look, that was a good live, man, and I definitely like enjoy that video. Kendra, don't come after us, like because we're actually your biggest supporters, though. You know what I mean? Your network.
Kendra said, "Fuck that! I'm shutting it down. I'm about to drop some bread on her, man. I'm gonna go over there. Shit, she got a Cash App on her page.
I think so. You probably
let me pay some respect.
Yeah.
Or Kendra said, "Look, y'all niggas out here stealing."
Well, here's something I'm gonna say to Kendra real quick in the nicest way.
Oh,
nobody come to see you, Otis. They come for the guys. So anybody deserve to be tricked is the men. So they come, they on your show for men. They ain't come to see you, Otis. They come in for the men. That's why they go out there. And since you ain't paying them, we ain't paying you.
I'm a paying. Fuck what Stan's saying. I'm dropping some bread, Kendra.
And for that reason, right, please be advised that what we discuss is not political, clinical, financial. You was
my first one for the year.
Really? Man, happy anniversary on that one, Stan. There's gonna be plenty more for you. But all this is just for information and entertainment purposes, right? So again, Jerk, he's serious about donating, right? He does.
Yeah, I'm gonna donate, man. I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna drop some bread, man. So
yeah, these light skinned niggas is hella good at philanthropy. So
yeah, she'll be posting her information. Kendra, post your information, man, so we could.
Now, when she go live, I'll go ahead and I'll introduce myself in the comments, and I'll donate then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna catch her when she go live.
Yeah, I need you to donate your screen time, man, and just come up there. Take more.
Stan and M3, man. Y'all need to pull up, man. What's up? Y'all hold it down.
My situation. No.
Why y'all nervous, man?
No.
I need to get y'all on the balloon pops. Kendra G pineapple show. Y'all need to get up out here, man.
Maybe M3 could do it. Unfortunately for me, I have a kid, so it's not going to work out.
I mean, like MTR's reaction channel, man, and be like, yeah, so let's get active with this guy right here, man. He's blah blah blah. But
no, M3 will work out. M3 ain't got no kids, and so I don't want to be the talk at parent-teacher conversations.
Okay, before I go up there, I have to at least just train myself to calm my inner bluntness, man. Because see, the problem is I'm just too blunt.
Yeah, you gotta tone that down. You be done told them chicks the truth. They gonna be up there crying and shit
you did good on Sunday talking to what's her name, Chocolate.
Oh, he did. Nah, he was smooth with it.
And I gave her my number too. So the ball's on her court. You know what I mean?
So you got it. You can go there.
You had Chocolate Earth up here blushing. She was you put her in her femininity.
Hey,
M3 was like, look, where you at?
Hey, someone had to get that out of the hoop, man, and had to just take the ball and dunk it. So
no doubt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, Chocolate Earth, if you're watching this, hey, salutes to you. I'm for sure you're not, but if you are or catching a replay, definitely holler at your boy. But other than that,
you got to sign up on that app though. Kendra G app. You already downloaded it. Might as well put a profile.
No, I didn't even download the app yet. I just took a look at it. I'm thinking about it. It just I don't feel like doing all that the whole typing stuff. I got things to do. I'm right now doing the Facebook dating app, Stan.
Hey Wally, how much can you charge M3 so you can set up his dating profile on Kendra G? Let's get some help. Wally's here.
So yeah, I just got to
y'all see, man, y'all lazy out here as some single dudes. Man, if I was single, I told you I'll be on Jewish singles, Asian people meet.
No, but see, I'm not an app person. I like to go out in person, and then people come up and talk to me. They grab the
singles.
bicep, they grab the shoulders. Are those the real shoulders? Oh my God! I'm like,
I mean,
can I get a hug? Sure thing.
Look, it's gonna take a while getting used to because see, I'm old school, right? I'm the type of guy, right?
So now y'all old school. Stop lying. Y'all new age. Y'all new age out here. Y'all better stop playing and stop being nervous.
No, I get the satisfaction of actually talking to a person in person, talking to a person in person, having like organic conversations, and then plus, you know what I mean? Like I'm still
y'all lying because y'all remember we be having them lives, and I'd be like, "Hey man, y'all need to go. People need to start pulling up." Y'all like, "Man, guys could get arrested and stuff. Females are not nice anymore." Yeah, we had them conversations. Y'all remember y'all said that?
No, I didn't say that.
I'm just joking. I'm just lying on y'all.
Because like if you're being too pushy and desperate,
that's some incel dudes. That be their excuse. They're like, oh, they're gonna call the cops on us. They're not nice.
Nah,
I'm like, yeah, I don't give a
damn.
damn.
Play and that's it. They take it. They don't take it. You go on the next. But if I get on there, I'm gonna be malicious. I'm gonna be shirtless, and
so you got the Crisco and shit.
I'm gonna start shit. That's if I do dating apps, I'm starting shit, and you can find me under the old profile. Send you to heaven. SIN to heaven. I'm gonna send you to heaven. So,
yeah, the only show that you could actually come in there shirtless is FedEx Felix's show, where he's gonna make you tell you to get
no. If I'm going on these apps, oh yeah, I'll be shirtless. I'm just gonna start shit. I probably like just post and then never check on it for like 3 months.
Yeah, you don't need to do it then. If you
that person, I'll just do it. And plus, I got locks, summertime. I got tattoos, big old tattoos, and just be shirtless and just enjoy the attention.
Okay.
Make y'all hot and bound there to never pick up.
You sound like you auditioned for the what's those prison apps?
Oh, that prison apps, what you call Love in Paradise.
Yeah, Love and Lockup or something.
No, Love in Paradise on ABC. I want to get paid. I ain't trying to do no lockup shit.
He's like, look, I ain't trying to get locked up to get some coochie. Fuck that.
I already sent you a clip of that woman. Who's like, I just want to cuddle. He's like, man, get up. We got enough time for that. We're going to Harlem. I paid for this room. Get up. We going to Harlem.
I forgot that there's some some gigs that you get to, like just being someone's like cuddle buddy as well too, though.
Yeah, rent a man.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't on nobody's house. They got bed bugs. Good luck on that.
Nobody I couldn't do it either.
They got bed bugs. They got pets. When their pets got clean, they got ticks. Bed bugs. Microbes everywhere.
Hey, invite to the place? Well, no, you can't though. But the hotel, man. You just get a hotel. Then y'all can really get each other. Huh?
Is that prostitution? Are you trying to be an O'Shea Do Jackson? Hey, these YouTubers are selling themselves.
Yeah, y'all about to get outed. Y'all go that route.
Yeah, right. My goal in life is never to be on O'Shea Do Jackson. That was my goal in life.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Look, so yeah, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in to our network. Stay tuned for matter of fact, definitely tap into the recaps of Man and Sophistication by the Sophisticated Jerk. You'll see us on there, right? Just talking our ish. And then also check out for now we're doing it Sunday evenings for Reckless Reviews. And you'll see the three of us. Also check out the Intellectual Soapbox because Thursday he's going to have pretty much a soulful R&B night. So
I was getting my songs together while we was doing a live. So I'm ready. I'm gonna show y'all how it's done because I was on that whole 2000 R&B shit.
No, this was some of the 90s, 80s.
I'm coming with that 70, 80 stuff when guys were actually talking. They were serenading the coochie versus simping.
Trying to make babies? Nobody's trying to make no babies.
I need men to hear some of this where they was just hey, bring your ass over here, goddammit, buy me a drink. That was in the RB shit earlier. Y'all was on that what do y'all say, Ralph Tresvant?
Yeah, Ralph Tresvant.
You can have these dudes out here begging.
Hey, you know what? The one reason I don't listen to the 70s, that's my father like, that's how I got my mom, that's how I got your mom to make you. I like
But that's definitely a dope concept. I like he brought that up. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Hey, I mean, that's where like these old school dudes, like they got the biggest game from. Because like I said, my dad told me that the best way how you have like those certain type of lines, like where it's smooth, you just take like a lyric from those R&B songs, and the women, they know it. They know you taking it, but the fact that you memorize it and you could formulate it into your own words, hey, I mean, well, you know, back in our Mother's days, like that was a turn on. And I think I could bring that back though.
Yeah, you got to, man. You gotta get the Melvin and the Blue Notes. I'm talking that's when they was spitting game in songs. And it went to the simping.
So we'll be singing the Devil's Sonnet while I'm in my bonnet.
just look, man. Just listener's discretion, man. Just be careful when listening to like these 2000 like R&B songs like the.
So he's going for the 70s. That's pregnancy music. The 70s is pregnancy. That's why I put in the with Wally. We used to have this radio station called WEDR. And I called the South the Simp Factory, and that was some simp making music. They brought in the whole 70s, slow you down, you about to sleep behind the wheel, making babies.
I hope they don't flag his shit though, man.
You know, it's kind of weird. They do have live DJs on YouTube playing Afro beats and a couple other stuff, so I don't know how they're able to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're definitely not like a monetized like channel, so I mean neither are ours, but I don't think YouTube
they might do that one live we did, man, where they just like flagged it at that point. We probably have to regroup after that, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're not gonna like what you call it, where they're gonna like just like like pull your video out. So
well, look how they do the live music and with the DJs, because that's how a lot of DJs are on YouTube. It's still current. Like they have a playlist, not playlist, but they're playing for like 3 hours straight of music.
Yeah.
Straight up. So I'll find out. You know me and research.
Yeah, when you go to YouTube Studios, like there's certain categories. Like we're an entertainment channel, so entertainment's in that category. But when you want to when you want to showcase music, I think you have to go to your YouTube studio before you hit that live, and then just switch it to like the music section. And then I think they'll have like a list or something where they'll actually make a couple of questions, and that's pretty much like it. So then they'll know that, hey, you're just having a listening party as opposed to infringing on someone's like copyright.
Yeah.
Protective. So but yeah, man. Anyways, though, we're gonna go ahead and log out. But everybody, thank you for tuning in to our shows.
Peace.
Don't get pregnant by Joseph. Gonna say that now.
Yeah. You run into Joseph. Don't be coming over here and talk about you was manipulated. Joseph was straight up. You've been dropping dick off in every region, so I want to hear shit.
All Josephs are master manipulators,
No, we're just lovers, and we just want to spread the love.
Yeah, y'all love too hard, man. I can tune out all that. But anyways, everybody, thank you for tuning in, man. And we're gonna just cue out the outro and see you later, everybody. Peace.
See you guys soon. Peace.
All right.
knowledge and relationships,